Hello everybody, Zaxtorian here with another First Impressions review. Guys, this is ArchRobo, Robotic Annihilation. And this is a game that came out way back on September the 1st. It only has one review. That's my review. So, in over a month since this game launched, this game, a little indie gem in my opinion, doesn't even have one review. And this is what I'm talking about, another reason Steam is failing. So many asset flips and bad games coming out. The little indie gems, very well priced, that this game, only 99 cents right now on sale, only $1.99 regular price, is getting buried. We're going to go ahead and show you this game and show you my score right after this. Zaxtor99. All right, welcome back everybody. We are back. Launching the game right now. And is it going to come up here? There we go. ArchRobo, press any button. Now, this game does have controller support. Now, look at this, guys. You can continue a campaign. I love this part of the game. You can drop the game anytime, come back later, and finish a game. Even though the games don't last that long, the ability to load and save games is awesome. Co-op battle, so you can go in with a friend. Up to 4 players can join. And you guys can go in and do a co-op mission. I haven't tried that yet, but a very nice feature. Also, you have the ability to go in and do a battle mode with up to 4 players being able to join. Don't really know what K5 is. Not sure. Up to 5 people can join, maybe? Maybe that's a keyboard. A keyboard player could be a 5th player, maybe? Not real sure. Haven't tried that yet, but we're going to go ahead and show you the options here. And then we are going to jump in here. You also have the ability to do a full screen toggle on or off. Alright, so welcome to ArchRobo. Basically, this is a twin stick shooter. Highly recommend using a controller for this. Though you can use a keyboard and mouse like if you're playing single player. It's not that bad. You simply put your mouse cursor where you want to shoot and move around with WASD. So real easy intro here. We simply shoot the first 2 aliens. And then we go ahead and go here. We shoot all the baddies. Watch out, some of these guys can shoot at you, so you gotta be ready to dodge. Really fun game. I mean, the AI is not overly impressive. A lot of these shooter guys do not move. But still, with a number of aliens trying to get you, and the maps and stuff like that, really fun game, especially for the price. We're gonna go ahead and see how far we can advance in this game. I can get through this little hole here. Put it in the hole, Zach. Good grief. Alright. We got a key here. So you got to go find these keys. And then there is a locked door back this way. Now, for anyone wondering if these maps are procedurally generated, they are not. So it's going to be the same map every time you play. Obviously, the movement of the aliens could be a little bit different and vary every time you play, however. So the green guys and the brown guys are really the ones you want to watch because they are the ones that shoot at you. Pretty rare to get in trouble with the blue guys. They're pretty easy to avoid. It's those shots that kind of hurt. And the graphics are just simple sprites here, guys. Another, perfect game to show you that graphics don't make a game. This game is actually quite a bit of fun. While it's not a game you're going to play, hundreds of hours, it is a game that I can see people easily sinking, 5, 10, 15 hours into over, this the next 6 months after they buy it. So you look for these little portals to move on to the next level. Now this game does have, I think, 26 or 28 levels. Pretty good value there for the money. I mean, the regular price of this game is only $1.99 right now. It is on sale for 99 cents. And I highly encourage you guys, if you guys like these kind of retro action arcade kind of games, to definitely go pick this one up. This one reminds me a lot of a game I had a lot of fun with back on my Commodore 64 back in the 80s with Robotron. Now, I know Robotron eventually came out for, I believe, the Super Nintendo, and it was kind of a 3D type of a deal, and it looked a little more, advanced than something like this. But this looks a lot better than the version I played. Definitely moves a lot better, with a lot more fluid controls than the version I played back on the Commodore. I like the twin stick controls here. And like I said, even though the AI is not super advanced, it's still a lot of fun to play. So Here we are, guys. Now, one thing you want to do is you also want to look for, I think I missed one. Yeah, we're in a boss battle now. So as you can see, this guy not only shoots a ton of missiles, he moves as well. So he can be a little bit tricky to hit. And you got to take his health bar down there. I've got it almost halfway down. But the bad thing is, I just have this life and one more. That's okay though, because I think I missed a weapon or two, and you can pick up extra weapons. So you definitely want to look over each map entirely and make sure you're not looking for, I think it's like a circle P or something like that. And what it is it's a new power or a new weapon that you can pick up and use. If you're using the keyboard and mouse, I believe that's selected with a mouse wheel. And if you're using a controller, I believe it is the other buttons besides your A button. Like one might be your your B button, one might be your Y button, etc. So we're going to go ahead and start over. We're starting the game over again, guys. I'm showing you guys how to search the entire level, the entire map. Make sure you're not missing any weapons that you can pick up. Extra options, extra ways to kill these guys. Because you start off with just a single bullet. Pretty fast firing rate, but it is just a single bullet going in one direction. Look at the map over again. Nothing to pick up here. I also like the radar in the bottom right. You can kind of see that we have 29 enemies left. You can kind of see where they're all at. And you're the white dot. And the enemies are obviously red. Down in the right. Alright. Beat this guy. We got another key. Again, we've been here before. Shoot that alien through the wall. Make him shoot me. Whoa, you can't heal me. You can't shoot me or not heal me. Don't know what I got on my mind healing me. One thing these guys are not going to do is heal you, that's for sure. They want your bouquet. Still have all my lives left, as you can see up in the upper left. You kind of see little icons of me representing my lives. I just ran into that red guy's like laser beam. This guy is like that red guy is like the easiest guy to kill, and I sat there and walked right into his laser, like a nincompoop. Yeah, because I mean you can shoot right through his laser, so they're extremely easy to kill. Just don't walk into the laser, like I did a minute ago. 5 enemies left on this level. That guy's dead. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, it's a P. It's a new power, a spread shot. So if we switch to that now, you can see that I have a new form of attacking these guys. Kind of a spread ammo. It doesn't fire nearly as fast as your single weapon, but it does give you that spread range. So comes in handy shooting these guys here. 31 enemies left on this level. Okay. This is the one where we gotta make our way to the top and then to the right, I believe. Just avoid these red bullets. And another one of these games is pretty easy to understand, but a little bit difficult to master. I mean, I don't have that much time in the game, but it does take a little bit of practice to get familiar with the controls and kind of how to shoot and all that. But the controls in this game are super responsive. I do like that. And this is just another little gem on Steam for, you know, $1.99 regular price, 99 cents on sale at the time that I'm reviewing this game. And if this looks good to any of you guys, I highly encourage you. I'm going back to look, make sure I didn't miss any power-ups. Any of those circle P icons. Okay, I'm good so far, so we're going to go ahead and advance here. Alright, we are on the boss stage again. Yep, enemies left, boss. Alright, 1. So that means you're in a boss battle. Alright, we got a new attack here, though, for this guy. He's already got me once. I barely even got his help done. Another thing I like about this game is every time you advance to a new level, it does give you 4 more lives. So even if you're on your last life, as you like beat this boss or whatever, it will refresh all my lives once I advance past this level, which is pretty nice. Yeah, but like I was saying, if this game looks, you know, like fun to any of you guys, I highly encourage you not only to go pick it up and buy the game, for the 99-cent sell price, or the $1.99, or whatever it is. So I definitely think the game is worth $1.99, but I got him. But make sure you go to the Steam page, guys. Picked up a slow ability, so I can slow the enemies down, which is pretty cool feature. But I mean, indie developers like this guy, like myself with Rock and Roll or whatever, we just simply get buried by all the asset flips and the trash coming out on Steam all the time. And you can see that the developer put some effort into making this game. You throw up these maps, you know, and it's quite a bit of fun to play. But indie developers like this for this little game definitely need, not only to buy the game, but definitely leave a review. Such a low percentage of people who buy these games, take the time to leave a review. Even if it's just a quick one-line review, hey, fun game, I had fun with it, or, ultra cool power-ups, or whatever. This game's worth the money. Even a simple one-line review and a recommendation or whatever definitely helps these, small indie developers out a lot. So I highly encourage you not only to pick up the game if this looks like something you'd have fun with, but definitely take, the 30 seconds to drop the guy a recommendation and a one-line review, anything. Obviously, if you want to be more detailed and go into more details about why the game's good or what you like about it, that would be great. But even a simple one-line 30-second review would help out tremendously. Alright. Trying to take all these guys out. We got a lot of enemies on this level. Still over 50 enemies left. And that guy just walked right over me. Damn it, man. Alright, so we died. Alright, you know what, guys? We're gonna go ahead and retry this game, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and retry this level. Look at all the enemies down on the radar. Look at all those red dots down there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and give this game a review real quick too, guys. I slowed everything down there with my slow ability, and that is your Y button on your controller, by the way. Go this way, make sure. Okay, we got a couple of shooters over here. Slowed everything down. Everything moves so fast, especially with those shooters shooting out in all directions. It's pretty awesome ability to slow everything down and give you at least a chance. I mean, it's more fun to take these guys on, full speed, but that's what happens when you do. Wow. I have 2 lives left. Can I pull this off? 67 enemies remain. The challenge is already here, guys, and we're only on level, I don't even know what level we're on. We're like level 5 or something. And there's 28 levels in this game. So definitely a good challenge for your money here if you guys are looking for a challenge. But let's go ahead and review this game, guys, while I go ahead and play the game. Value, I just hope I don't die. Sometimes it's hard for me to concentrate on both shooting aliens and giving game scores at the same time. Move. Value, guys, worth 40 points. This game's a $1.99 regular price, so I'm going to base this game on its regular price, not even the sell price. $1.99, basically for a good value. I ask that a game gives the average user at least as many hours of gameplay as he asks for in dollars. And I think for most people that actually buy this game and actually give it a chance, I think that most people are going to end up getting 2 hours out of this game. Maybe not the first day they buy it, but over the coming months, yeah, I can see people going back and putting in over 2 hours in this game. And so I think it's going to score really high on the value out of 40 points. Probably up around a 36 or whatever, but don't forget, guys, this guy also added co-op modes and versus mode for the 4 players. That is definitely going to shoot the value score way up there and, give it a 40 out of 40 all day long. So 40 out of 40 for value on this game, guys, because of the single player and the multiplayer battle and co-op modes. This is going to be a lot of fun to play co-op and local multiplayer for sure. 40 out of 40 for value. Okay, we got to pick up here. A laser sword. This one's really cool, guys. I like this one. Look at this. Look at this. This is a cool power-up. I like it. Change things up a little bit. Bap. Bap. Take that. Bap. So we move to the next criteria, guys. It's fun. It's worth 30 points. How much fun is the game? It's worth 30 points. While this isn't the most detailed and 3D immersive, kind of game and stuff like that, for a retro action kind of game, this game delivers in the fun factor as well. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. And granted, after you play this game for 10, 12 hours, I'm sure the fun will start to wear down and boredom will start to set in a little bit. But again, we're not asking for that much from a $2 game, right? So fun, guys. I think while you're playing this game, I think, fun is going to be kind of a subjective score. It's going to, vary from user to user. But for me, I'm going to give this game out of 30 points. I'm going to give this game a pretty high score in the fun factor. I think dodging all these bullets and slowing everything down, collecting these power-ups, finding the keys, and trying to progress, fighting the boss battles are quite a bit of fun as well. That's really where it steps up the fun, in my opinion, is fighting these bosses as well. Guys, 25 out of 30 for fun, so it scores high there as well. Next criteria is graphics, not graphics and sound, but controls and bugs. How well does the game control and how many bugs have you seen? Guys, this game is amazing as far as controls and bugs do. The controls are amazing for a twin-stick shooter with a controller. Works really well with a keyboard and mouse as well. Again, you simply put the mouse cursor where you want to shoot and use WASD to move. Mouse wheel is going to control what power-up you have if you have selected, if you collected more than one. Controls and bugs are amazing. 20 out of 20 all day long. I haven't found a bug yet, and the controls work flawlessly. Very responsive as well. So as you can see, this game is scoring really, really well. And we come to the last criteria, and this is the exact reason why graphics, in my opinion, don't score, aren't a big factor in games, because you can take a game with retro, simple sprites like this game and have a hell of a lot of fun with it. Exactly why graphics and sound are only worth 10% of my overall score. And for a retro action arcade kind of game, I think the graphics are just fine. Obviously, if you had a little more detailed sprites and had them animated a little bit more rather than just looking at you, I think, he could do a little bit better. But I'm not going to complain. I think the game's still as much fun, even with simple sprites, as it would be if the graphics were more detailed. And this only means the game's going to run better on, older computers. So, that's great there as well. Graphics and sound, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this game a 5 out of 10. So if we add that all up, 40 out of 40 for value, 25 out of 30 for fun, 20 out of 20 for controls and bugs, and a 5 out of 10 for graphics, guys, we wind up with a 90% for ArchRobo Robotic Annihilation, an indie gem that is definitely underappreciated on Steam. I have a link down below, guys. Go check this game out. Go grab it if you want. Make sure you leave this developer a review, though. However, if you do buy it, please leave him a review. Let him know what you think of the game and help him out. This has been Zaxtorian. You guys have a great day out there. Take care.